Hey y'all, welcome to Cullen TV. Thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. So today we're going to listen to some audio that Storm Monroe posted. If you're not familiar with Storm, he is a content creator here on YouTube and he makes really great content. So make sure y'all go over there and like the video on his page as well and hit that subscribe button. So the conversation he posted is pretty much he just let Rkelly speak, and he is going on to expose some corruption that happened within his trial in relation to um, Tasha K and another official who leaked some documents to Tasha K. But all right, I'm not going to hold y'all. Let's go ahead and jump right into it.
You may begin speaking now.
Doing, man.
I'm good, Robert. How you doing?
I'm okay. My phone has been off ever since the sentence, and our phones here have been off and emails and stuff. So really
I,
couldn't reach out.
that's okay. I kind of figured that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of figured that. So
So
how?
go.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you can talk now. We can talk, or what?
Oh no, you good? Yes, sir. You good?
Okay. So yeah, man. That's um, I know we've talked about this DOT officer a lot, and it's the only thing that's on my mind. It's the only thing I can talk about because you know those laws being broken, I feel, changed the course of my trial. And look where that got me. So there's nothing else to talk about when you're caged up and you're looking at the key on the outside of the door as to what you feel in your opinion got you in that cage. No matter what nobody say, the laws were broken, and those laws that were broken by the law should be investigated.
That is
That's
true.
why, and any law, no matter who it is, any law that was broken should be investigated. That's the way the law works. So that's why I was urging everybody, urging them to write the U.S. Department of Justice, Office of the Inspector General, and I'm giving that address, which is 950 Pennsylvania Avenue, NW, Washington, D.C., 20530. And I'm also asking people to go to a link that a supporter set up for me. It's called justicerkelly.weebly.com. And if people go to that, the things they're going to see is already public. It's out there. So, and people can see for themselves. And I wrote something that I was going to read here
Huh.
because I know people, they try to make it like this is not a big deal. It's a very huge deal. It's not something that I'm making up. I don't have to lie on them like they did on me. I don't have to create a conspiracy about them like they did me, or continuously feed the public with false narratives about them like they did me. They did all these things just to secure a conviction in my case because they knew that there was no there actually there. But what this federal BOP officer A did, illegally obtaining all of my federal restricted law enforcement information, recorded phone calls, emails of mine, were real crimes. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not nothing that's made up. There's a search warrant that backs that.
This call is from a federal prison.
Her scanning all of my restricted information and sending it to her own personal Gmail account is a real crime, a federal crime. And a BOP officer A giving that to an internet blogger, Tasha K, all of my federal restricted law enforcement information is a huge federal crime. Tasha K has over 1 million followers, or however many followers she has, but I know she is very influential. You know, she made a lot of money after illegally receiving, then illegally sharing all of my federal restricted phone calls, recordings, and emails, giving it to given to her by the BOP Officer A. Tasha K shared federal information with the public, and she also stated out of her own mouth that she shared it with the parents of government witnesses in my New York case. Tasha K made these statements on her social media platforms. She did it while she was sipping huge glasses of wine, making money while she was doing it. Who gets to make money from sharing federal restricted law enforcement information? Not only that, but who gets to just sit back on their media platform, drinking huge glasses of wine, tell the whole entire world that they received federal restricted information and shared it with federal government witnesses? Who gets to do that? Who gets to steal? Who gets to steal federal restricted information of any inmate, send it to their own personal account, give it to a famous internet blogger, for that blogger to share it with the public and government witnesses prior to that inmate's high profile case? Who gets to commit all of these federal crimes and just get away with it? Who? How? Why? My girlfriend was responsible for 90% of my New York case. But the problem was she was still loving and supporting me. They needed her to be mad at me, hate me, become scorned. They can get her to say anything they wanted her to say about me. So the BOP Officer A spent 6 months illegally accessing my restricted recorded phone calls and all of my personal emails, etc., scanning it to her own Gmail account so that she could give it to the blogger Tasha K. And Tasha K, who stated herself that she shared it with my girlfriend, her family. Now, those restricted phone calls and emails, they contain 6 months of me talking to my other girlfriend that I was living with.
This call is from a federal prison.
And once the BOP Officer A gave those conversations to the blogger Tasha K, and Tasha K shared them with my girlfriend, is when they were able to get her to the point of leaving, becoming that 90% star witness they needed her to become. And that plus a little restitution money to help boost the incentive for lying on me was all it took.
Mm.
These are the things that this BOP officer caused. The actions of that BOP officer A could happen to anybody's loved ones in jail while they are trying to defend themselves. So for me to shed light is very important, crucial. So it's okay to repost that link and contact to help spread the word about what happened to me. The BOP Officer A, blogger Tasha K, And what they have done to me is wrong. It's illegal. I feel that I deserve the outcome of that investigation. And I will be sending letters to the Department of Justice myself as well, because this is wrong. This is illegal. And it changed the course of my whole trial. Now, people ask, what did it do to me? How has it impacted my case? In a major way, because the bottom line is the law is not supposed to break the law to get a conviction on me or anyone by stealing federal information, phone calls, and emails. What has this done to me? It has made me feel like my attorneys, my constitutional rights, my due process, me being an American citizen or just a human being doesn't even matter at all. Because all of those rights were mine, but all of those rights were stolen from me and violated on every level by the same law I was up against fighting for my life. With that level of corruption going on prior to my trial, during my trial, I never had a chance. People say, what do I want people to do? It's not really about what I want people to do, because I'm not trying to rally up people or anything like that. I want the law to do something about it, because that's where these federal crimes that were committed against me started. Now, of course, I want people to know, be aware of it, because it's something that needs to be addressed, something that needs to be fixed, because it happened to me and it can happen to anyone. But I would like for the DOJ to do a full investigation on the BOP Officer A, famous internet blogger Tasha K, concerning the illegal accessing and sharing of all of my private, restricted law enforcement information. Information that ultimately resulted in the devastating outcome of my New York trial. I'm asking the DOJ to do this investigation because they are well aware of what the BOP Officer A and blogger Tasha K has done, their crimes they committed. And all I'm asking is for the DOJ to do a full investigation, transparent investigation on those crimes, just like they do on people that doesn't work for them, that doesn't work for the government. All I'm asking, and that's all I would want people to ask, because it's public knowledge that John Louch Jr., who is the head prosecutor of the Northern District, stated himself to the public in the Sun-Times paper that in fact BOP Officer A had illegally accessed my restricted law enforcement information, and she did it 153 times, and there was no charges brought. But he said there was an ongoing investigation. Since John Louch stated that to the public, is why I feel the public, like myself and my attorneys, deserved the outcome of that investigation. Which is why I'm urging people to write letters to the Department of Justice. The governing, because the Department of Justice is the governing body of our laws, and if the Bureau of Prisons is not safe when it comes to our federal restricted law enforcement information, then no one can trust the outcome of their trials. Yeah.
Okay.
I apologize for the reading, but you know, I'm the only one that can, do this. I'm going off of my own handwriting. So, but these are the things that's on my mind. These are the things I need to get out there, and these are the things I need people to do. Pay it. And the last thing I want to say is I want people to stop bickering at each other. Bloggers that's helping me, bloggers that support me, to stop bickering at each other and focus on what's really going on. Focus on this BOP situation, because this is, to me, in my opinion, and from the evidence that I have on a search warrant, is 99% of what is going on here, and it's wrong, and it needs to be addressed. And that's why I want people to stop focusing on going at each other's heads and at each other's throat over who's doing this. I can't call everybody. I can't talk to everybody. I don't have that luxury on the phone, that time to do that. But I just want to focus on that, and I want people to focus on that. That's it. I'll try to call you back, Storm, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks, man.
All right now. All right.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.